Hello BBN. Kentucky's opportunity with Travis' departure and perhaps Oweh's non-return, in my opinion, is Dame Sarr, but there is a possible dispute. After all, Illinois is also keeping an eye on the guy. Let's analyze the news. Travis' departure and the uncertainty about Oweh's return leave Kentucky in a strategic position to seek reinforcements that can fill important gaps in the roster. Among the names available on the market, Dame Sarr emerges as a unique opportunity for the Wildcats. However, the dispute with Illinois, a program that is also strongly interested in the Italian wing, puts the Wildcats in a crucial battle for the team's future. Despite the fierce competition, there are compelling reasons to believe that Kentucky can emerge victorious in this race. Dame Sarr, a professional player for FC Barcelona and a member of Team World at the Nike Hoop Summit, has caught the attention of college and professional scouts in recent months. His meteoric rise was highlighted by his inclusion in ESPN's list of the top 100 prospects for the upcoming NBA draft, where he was ranked 31st overall by expert Jonathan Givony. This recognition not only reflects his raw talent, but also highlights his ability to compete against some of the best young players in the world. For Kentucky, bringing in a player with Sarr's profile would be a masterstroke, especially as the program seeks to reposition itself as a top contender for the national title. Sarr's performance at the Nike Hoop Summit was particularly impressive. He demonstrated versatile skills, combining explosive athleticism with solid fundamentals. His ability to score points both on the perimeter and in the paint, as well as his intimidating defensive presence, make him a modern player capable of adapting quickly to the demands of American college basketball. These qualities are exactly what Mark Pope needs to balance the Wildcats roster and create a competitive dynamic that can compete with the best teams in the NCAA. While Illinois is in the running and has a historical connection with Brad Underwood, who is known for his ability to recruit international talent, Kentucky has unique factors that could weigh in its favor. First, the program's reputation as a player development machine for the NBA is undeniable. Players who have played for the Wildcats often highlight the support structure the program offers, from technical training to personal and academic guidance. For Sarr, who likely has aspirations of making it to the professional league, this well-established path could be a significant differentiator. In addition, Mark Pope's tactical vision and ability to integrate international players into the team are powerful selling points. Pope has demonstrated his ability to mold diverse rosters, combining local and international talent to create cohesive and competitive teams. The arrival of Andrea Jelavic is a recent example of this strategy, and Sarr could benefit greatly from an environment where his cultural and athletic transition is carefully planned. As for the competition with Illinois, it is important to note that while the Illini have an attractive offer, they are in a rebuilding phase after significant roster changes. This could create uncertainty about Illinois' immediate ability to compete at a high level, something Sarr may consider when making his decision. On the other hand, Kentucky has a reputation for consistency and excellence, with a recent history of playoff appearances and deep NCAA runs. This stability could be decisive for a player looking to maximize his time in college basketball before making the jump to the NBA. Another point in the Wildcats' favor is the infrastructure available in Lexington. The state-of-the-art training facilities, combined with the massive fan base, the BBN, create an ideal environment for a player like Sarr to flourish. In addition, the media exposure that Kentucky offers is unmatched, providing constant visibility for its players and increasing their chances of being noticed by NBA scouts. It is worth noting that international recruiting has always been a hallmark of Kentucky basketball. From the Calipari days to the current Mark Pope tenure, the program has demonstrated a keen understanding of the nuances involved in integrating foreign players. That accumulated experience could be the final trump card in convincing Sarr that Kentucky is the right place for him. We'll see. Joe Lunardi's 2026 NCAA Tournament projection brought big news to Kentucky Wildcats fans. reinforcing the perception that the program is on an upward trajectory under Mark Pope. Being listed as the #2 seed in the Midwest region not only reflects the respect that the Kentucky name still carries in college basketball, but also demonstrates the potential of the roster that Pope has been meticulously building. With a combination of emerging talent and established players, the Wildcats have all the tools to become one of the protagonists next season. Lunardi, known for his detailed analysis and accurate predictions, has Kentucky in a challenging but extremely promising scenario. The first matchup against North Alabama may seem accessible, but the path forward with possible matchups against Creighton or Illinois in the middle stages highlights the increasing difficulty that the Wildcats will face. And, of course, the big obstacle in the region would be the Purdue Boilermakers, the #1 seed. This setup not only highlights Kentucky's strength, but also serves as a reminder that the tournament is a test of mental and physical endurance, with each game demanding the best from the athletes. The fact that Lunardi projects 13 Southeastern Conference (SEC) teams in the tournament is a clear reflection of the league's growing competitiveness. The SEC has established itself as one of the most balanced and challenging conferences in college basketball, with renowned coaches and programs that invest heavily in attracting the best talent. In this context, Kentucky's position as one of the SEC's top representatives is no surprise, but rather a confirmation that the program is regaining its place in the spotlight. Last season, the Wildcats were in the middle of the pack in the conference, something that certainly bothered BBN. However, all signs point to that reality changing dramatically in 2025 to 2026. Under Pope's leadership, Kentucky appears to be building a roster capable of competing for the SEC title and, who knows, bringing another national trophy to Lexington. The arrival of players like Andrea Jelavic and, who knows, Dame Sarr, if the match against Illinois is won, adds depth and versatility to the team, while the veterans will continue to be key players in maintaining the group's cohesion. Another point that stands out in Lunardi's projection is Kentucky's ability to overcome the adversities imposed by the conference itself. The SEC, with its great coaches mentioned in the analysis, is a true talent war, where any slip-up can cost dearly. Teams like Tennessee, Auburn, and Arkansas are always ready to steal the spotlight, but Kentucky has a historical advantage: the culture of excellence that permeates the program. This mentality, combined with Pope's strategic vision, can make all the difference in such a balanced championship. It is important to note that Lunardi projects Kentucky as the 2nd seed, but that does not mean that the team is limited to that position. If the Wildcats can exceed expectations during the regular season, something that seems plausible given the talent available, there's room to dream of an even better tournament finish. A top seed in a region would be an impressive feat and would significantly increase their chances of advancing further in the tournament. Furthermore, Kentucky's success isn't just about individual wins or a strong performance in the NCAA Tournament. BBN lives to see the program compete at the top, and building a roster capable of winning it all this season is a promise Pope seems determined to deliver. The combination of young international stars, experienced players, and the winning DNA that runs through the veins of everyone involved in the program creates an atmosphere of optimism that hasn't been seen in some time. There are many variables that can change between now and the start of the 2026 tournament. Injuries, transfers, and individual player development are all factors that could influence the team's performance. However, with the way Mark Pope is leading the program, there's reason to believe Kentucky will be among the favorites all season long. BBN, known for its passion and unwavering support, will have much to celebrate in the coming months, and the dream of seeing the Wildcats lift another national trophy seems more alive than ever. I look forward to hearing your thoughts.